So I won't be buying it, but if I go to somebody's house, I'll watch it. I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I'll watch a little bit of it, but I'm just eating today. So, but transitioning to that, some other big news in politics, politics social or whatever.
Mhm.
Bill Cosby trial was ruled a mistrial because the jury was deadlocked, and now it's up to the, um, the jury or whatever to decide if they want to try him again. And so, what are your thoughts on that?
I I struggled with it
Yeah.
um, because I see why the jury was hung,
Mm-hmm.
but it's so many layers to it. Because first of all, Bill Cosby is old, y'all. Like Bill Cosby is old. So
He got a year left at the most. So
right, he is. You said what?
he got a year or two left at the most.
That's why I'm saying, like, is it really worth like doing another year of trial? Like, is that really what we is worth it? That's one. Two, the reason that it got hung was because the victim, her story was very inconsistent, and it changed from whenever she came in and did her initial statement to the courtroom.
I mean, it's gonna change because you got to think about the statute of limitations as well. She did this back in what '04. This happened back in like '04, '03 or something like that,
Hmm.
and it's been 14 years. Like
Yeah, but the
this
story should be it shouldn't change if the story's the same. That's what I'm
right,
saying.
right. No, I
And
hear you.
and so it's like it's all this stuff. It's like her coming back to the room like later, like on a different day she came back. So
Right,
was were you actually a victim? And
right.
now let me preface my statement by saying this: Bill Cosby definitely raped at at
And
least half of the women.
30,
At, le-
around at least 30 people.
and let's keep it clear: even if you only rape two of the women, that's still two rapes.
Yeah, and he should be in prison the rest of his life.
That's two
But
rapes.
the thing, what makes this so sketchy is that this took 30 years for all this to come out. This stuff was happening before me and you were born, and
Hmm.
so this happened in the early '80s and the early late '70s,
Hmm.
and then we got stuff in the '90s and then the 2000s now. And for most of those cases, the statute of limitations has passed, and there's no more. There's nothing the judge or the DA could do. There's nothing they could do,
Right.
and so but for this case, it could still something could still be done, and it's just Bill Cosby has what $500 million. He could he has the best lawyers, and then you're going up against a regular one. This is how society works. Whoever has the most money wins.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't make society. This is how it works. And so
It's real.
Look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson raped about 5 or 6
Michael
boys.
Jackson, R. Kelly,
Yeah,
OJ,
yeah,
all. And you know what's so funny? Those are three black heroes.
yeah.
Like those are three black kings.
But I mean, if you want to start naming, we're gonna keep it fair and name white people. Roger Ailes, Bill O'Reilly.
Yep.
I heard stuff about Sean Hannity, but we don't know if that's true or not.
Hmm.
But probably is if coming from Fox News. But so I
Hmm.
mean, I guess in this country for some reason, to be great, you got to rape some women. Like I don't agree with that, but to be
Whoa,
great, but to be
what?
great, you got. I
What?
look at all these
Bro.
100 millionaires.
No.
They've
No.
all raped women, and
No.
it's unfortunate.
This is a Keandre soliloquy that I am not a part of. This is another Keandre soliloquy that I am not part of. No, you don't have to be great in America. To be great in America, please,
But
guys.
I mean, look at all the 100 millionaires. They've all had some type of sexual
No,
assault
you're
or some type of rape case
you got it
tied
wrong.
to them.
You have it backwards. You have it backwards. The statement is if you're going to rape, have 100 million in the bank. That's that's where you should. That's what
Or,
you.
but look, Bill Cosby did it before he had $100 million. So
Or if you do it, Bill Cosby, do it in the '80s while people are asleep. Like
I mean, Bill O'Reilly did it a couple of years ago.
Bill O'Reilly, I don't know. Bill O'Reilly's
Bill O'Reilly
untouchable.
paid off 7 women.
Bill O'Reilly's untouchable. I'm
Yes, and
actually
Bill Cosby got more money than Bill O'Reilly. That's
he
what's
does.
shameful.
Bill
So
O'Reilly scares me though. Bill O'Reilly is the type that can go into an airport, scream bomb, gun, knife, and still walk on his plane. Like Bill O'Reilly literally had sexual assault charges come out on him, and then
hmm
they gave him a severance package
yes,
worth
yes,
more than I will ever make in my
yes,
whole entire
yes.
life.
And then, bro, his daughter doesn't even talk to him or his ex wife. because he used to beat his ex. He beat his ex-wife too. So
He's
he had domestic violence, and he raped a couple of women.
and now he has
And
one of the best podcasts out right now. It's one of the
yes,
highest
yes,
rated
yes,
podcasts
yes.
like in iTunes history or something
Hmm.
crazy like that.
Yes, because it's with Glenn Beck and
Yeah,
what's the show called? What's the TV network called? The Blaze.
The
It's with
Blaze.
Glenn Beck and The Blaze. So it's based out of Dallas, Texas, for some reason. But
Mm, yeah.
but yeah. So unfortunately, how society is the people that rape women get put on the pedestal and they're untouchable. Um,
You just got to get to a level where when you can do that. And we're joking about it. And rape is very serious. I said this on the last episode. I had a lot of people, or I have people in my life that have been affected by sexual assault and stuff.
yeah. Mhm.
So we're not taking this lightly. Uh,
It's just a sad country we live
it's
in
just a
where
sad
it's
country
just
we live in.
reality.
I think it's lighter with Bill Cosby because one, Bill Cosby is a comedian.
Mhm,
Two, Bill Cosby grew up like criticizing other comedians for the certain
mhm,
things that they said.
mhm,
Three,
mhm.
the number is so shocking.
Yeah,
it's
58 women, something like that.
like 58 women and counting, bro. Like it's a ticker on the like you could say even if he raped 10% of the women, that's still like
Bro, that's
five
yeah,
women,
still horrible. Because
five.
one rape convicted to get you life in prison.
Like if it's one
58,
rape, you can be situational with one rape. With one rape, you're like, okay, what happened? Was someone drunk? Were y'all in a relationship? Yada yada yada. With like five rapes, you're like, okay, this dude has a problem. With 60, he should be dead by now.
yeah,
Like,
you should have got the death sentence a long, long time ago.
but none of the
Long, long.
but none of these women came out and said it because it was it was Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was the hottest thing in the 80s and 90s. Like he was the biggest star in the world.
And there are some stats that show that women who have been sexually assaulted or raped or scared to come out and say something, they can become depressed. They don't know where to run or go to.
Hmm.
They don't know who to talk to. A lot of people that they do talk to tell them to move on. You can't do this. You can't do that, and all that. And it's a sad situation. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I mean, what it looks like Bill Cosby's going to do, he's going to keep his 400 million, and he's going to live the rest of his days, and then he had to be judged with God and Jesus and all. He had to he have to be judged that way because he won't be judged by the U.S.
Right.
The U.S. has showed if you're African American, you have enough money, they don't care what color you are. The money
Hmm.
rolling, then that's all that matters.
And it's
So
really difficult too because his wife is staying by his side. She is
bad for
she's a ride to die.
feel bad for
I feel so
and
bad.
and then in this process, he's actually screwed the people that were on the Cosby Show because all that syndication money has been snatched away. So
Is it
the
frozen or is it just gone?
it's gone. It's
Wow.
just gone. They got a couple more checks coming, but next year I don't think they're getting any more money for that show because that
I
show
don't
was
even.
running on 10 different networks and now it's not running on any.
Oh, you
So
said for the Cosby Show, so it's different
yeah,
because I know Different World it still runs
no, I'm talking about the Cosby Show in particular.
because he still makes money off Different World. So he's still making money off a Different World.
He produced Different World.
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't
a
know that.
Cosby. It's a Cosby Show spinoff.
I did not know that.
Yeah, bro. The Lisa was the or Lisa Bon. I said Lisa Bonet. What's her name on the dang show?
Uh,
Denise. Denise.
Denise,
She's the main character on A Different World. I mean, she leaves eventually, but she's the main character for like the first
I,
couple
I thought it
seasons.
was Whitney.
She was on the last couple seasons when Denise left.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Different World like that. I liked it. I just didn't. It was
Oh
never
man,
on enough for me to watch it.
man. Well. People listening, I'm still black, so so I watch Different World all the time.
Bro, I just got to be watching more than Fresh Prince. So
Fresh Prince is kind of the token of black sitcoms.
I think Martin is, but
No, yo, Fresh Prince is way more the token.
Martin is way funnier. Fresh Prince might be more important, but
No.
Martin
I said
is.
the token, as in like
Oh,
what white people
okay,
watch.
okay.
No,
That's true.
Martin. Yeah, Martin is way funnier. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. I
Martin
agree.
and Jamie Foxx show. I would watch over Fresh Prince as far as
Yeah,
like the laugh. So
Martin is probably the funniest black sitcom of all
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I can't really think of any. I might give.
My wife and kids.
Nah, definitely not more than My Wife and Kids. Wayne's Bros.
Wayne's Bros was
Wait,
hilarious.
is it? That. I think that would be the rival. Is Wayne's
Steve
Bros.
Harvey show.
Steve Harvey. I
Um,
like Steve Harvey more than the show.
I see. I love the show. Show was
The
hilarious.
show was funny too. Steve Harvey is really funny.
What
Yeah,
else? Smart Guy, Sister Sister.
I
Um,
don't count those. Those are different. Those are different class.
why?
I don't count those in black sitcoms. No,
They
that's
they're, why not? They're all it's an all black cast.
oh, you count Proud Family too?
That's a cartoon.
You count? I can't count Disney shows in that. When I say black sitcoms, I mean like the raunchy ones. I maybe
Well,
Everybody Hates Chris because that was pretty big too.
I count that one too, but I count Sister Sister and Smart Guy as well.
All right, but they don't touch Martin.
They don't touch them. I'm
They
just
don't touch
naming the
Martin.
sitcom for
I'm just
you.
trying to find one that can touch Martin. I think Wayne's Bros to me
I
like
think Jamie Foxx show.
oh Jamie Foxx show. That's a
Yeah.
big one too. That's a big one too.
So
I'm, I'm recording. Sorry, my mom is showing me a picture of something that I painted as a kid through my glass, and I'm going like this, like I'm recording. Oh man,
uh, but but yeah, so
what
I
were
see
you
because
talking?
to me, I didn't ever like the Cosby Show like that. I liked it, but I didn't ever find it funny. I found it inspirational more than
I
anything.
think the Cosby Show. There was some funny moments. There's some like iconic TV moments, and I
Mhm.
think it was just important to see a positive black family. Like
I mean,
before
bro, Bill
that,
Cosby was America's dad. They
yeah, that's
named
what
him
I'm
America's
saying.
dad. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, because before that, like the black sitcoms was good times, which were actually bad times.
Yeah,
Like
it was horrible time. Horrible time.
horrible, like Penny got hit upside the head with the iron, and
Yeah, yeah.
they were always
Yeah.
broke.
Wasn't it Janet Jackson?
That was Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
That was Janet Jackson. They got hit upside the head with the iron. You had the Jeffersons, which
Mhm.
they got called nigga every other episode by a white person. I mean, they had a nice life, but then you had like the other like little ones like what's Silver Spoons or whatever and all the
uh, it was What's Up? What's Happening?
oh what's happening? Yeah, what's
Yeah, What's
happening
Happening?
now?
My mom has every DVD of that show. Has
So
every DVD.
lame. Those black sitcoms used to be so lame because it used to be like the black person came in and just said like waka 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 and everybody started laughing because that was his catchphrase. It was someone's catchphrase. Or boogie woogie woogie y'all, and then everyone's like ha 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 ha.
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son.
Uh,
Oh, Sanford and Son.
yep.
Okay, that was better than the Cosby Show.
Mhm.
Sanford and Son was wait. Red Fox is hilarious.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he
R.I.P.
is.
Red Fox,
Legend,
hilarious. Can't wait.
legendary.
But moral of the story is get 100 million before you rape somebody, y'all.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to rape, expire to get to 100 million, so you have the fees to process yourself. Oh man.
But switching up from that, I don't know how we're gonna switch up from that, but we'll try
Jeez,
to.
let's see this segue. I want you really hard to think about how to segue from Bill. You got Bill Cosby, you got rape, you got black, you got sitcoms. Now segue
Yeah.
to the next topic.
All right, so we had a couple of albums come out last week. Um, Young Thug, I don't even know what it's called, but Pretty Girl something.
No, that's you got it mixed up. Young Thug is Beautiful Thugger Girls.
Okay, okay, and Two Chainz was what?
Pretty Girls Love Trap Music.
Okay, so I haven't heard Two Chainz album yet. Drew tell me it's good. He told me it's good.
My
So I'm gonna
goodness.
take his note. I'm gonna take his word for it, and I'm gonna go listen to it. But his last couple mixtapes have been really, really good. So I'm gonna go listen to it. I can't wait to listen to
2
it.
Chainz is such an underrated like
Yes, he is.
hip hop personality in general. Like that man, first of all, is so smart.
Yes, he is.
That man is
Got
a
education
he's
and everything.
well educated, well versed in things. He's one of those rappers that you can bring on like to like sports shows and he doesn't sound stupid. Like
Mm-hmm.
like some of these rappers, they're like, I have an album to promote, so I'm just gonna show up, and then they'd be like,
Yeah.
so how about this? He's like, well, you know, man, yeah. And like they can't talk. 2 Chainz is very articulate. He's very well like spoke, like,
Right.
and then like his mixtapes, my goodness, like
Yeah.
so consistent. First of all, always released on the time of his album release date. Never has problems with producers or clearing tracks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This album specifically, or this mixtape, whatever you want to call it, specifically, is probably his best produced mixtape.
Do you think it's better than True Religion?
Well, I think based on a true story is better. That is his best one.
Okay.
His very first album, I think, is his best one.
Okay.
So I'll say it's better than True Religion. It's not better than Based on a True Story. The question is it better than anything he's released recently? Like
What's the one with the red album cover?
that's Daniel's song Necklace Dawn. It's
Okay.
definitely it's better than that. I
And
don't know.
what about the other one with County
Oh, that's
Hibachi?
Hibachi
That,
for lunch. Hibachi for lunch.
okay.
Hibachi
Okay.
for lunch was amazing.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
Hibachi for
was.
lunch was amazing too. But this album is like I like it because it's a trap album that you can either cook drugs to or drink cognac to. Like you can do either one. If you want to be in the kitchen whipping and that's your lifestyle, go ahead. If you want to put your feet up, smoke a fat cigar, and drink your beer and look at the sunset, like you could do that
Yeah.
too. Like you don't like Travis Scott, but he has a song with Travis Scott called 4 a.m. It is such a well produced
I mean, Travis
song.
Scott. I like Travis Scott. Well, I don't like him. I think he's okay when he doesn't use auto tune, and so he's probably gonna use auto tune. So I'm probably
His
not gonna.
voice, but the problem is his voice is like that kind of voice where it just naturally sounds like a little auto tune. So when you put it on a computer, it just sounds like it's like doing too much. But like on this song, it's not auto tune. It's not
You
auto
sure?
tune. He doesn't have a verse. It's just him on the hook. Like,
Okay.
it's just him on the hook, and it's really good.
Because he ruined Portland.
He made Portland
with Drake. In no way, shape, or
he made Portland.
in no way, shape, or form. He was by far the third verse.
He was the second verse.
No, he was not.
He was the second verse.
Drake verse was better than his.
No, it was
We
not.
know. We
My
know
side
Quavo.
girl got a 5S with the screen cracked. Why?
Yeah,
Why is your
yeah.
side girl so bummy?
And
It's
that's better than
27
changing up the beat.
It's 2017.
We are. I don't even know what he was saying. I don't even know what he was saying at the beginning of the verse.
Bro, half the rappers you like, I don't know what they be saying. What are you talking about?
Well, hey, Future.
He said we gonna go. He said we can go. He said we can go live. By the way.
I cut it out my song. I made a special song without him included in it.
He said, flood my rollie, told that bit, let's go snorkel. I was like, yeah. I mean, Quavo by far had the best verse.
Quavo by far had the best verse.
I'm telling you, y'all
Drake needs
sleeping
to stop fighting Quavo on his songs because it's not working out too
well.
well.
It does not. It never works out. Quavo on the guest verse is amazing, and like I heard the story on the song "I'm the One" that he did with DJ Khaled. Even though I didn't like care for the verse that much. He said they were in the studio. It took him 2.5 minutes to do his verse. He didn't even write it.
Really?
He did it in like 2 or 3 takes. Like they were just in the studio. He's like, "Hey, listen to this song." And Quavo like vibed out to it. He's like, "Okay, hold on 1 second." And he like went into the booth and just rapped on it.
See, but that's why I like people who don't try hard, like Kanye or like Jay-Z, like people who don't try hard. You got to be able to go rap, bro. Had a wordplay like Young Student and Jeezy and Quavo, Future. Just go in and just rap on a good beat, dog, and make a song. Don't try all this try hard stuff. It takes you 15 years to make an album. And all that.
First of all, it's not called try hard. It's just called being lyrical. So stop being disrespectful to
if
the
you take 2 years to make an album, you're not being lyrical. You tried hard. And so,
if the Life of Pablo is what comes out of it, I'm okay. If Graduations was coming out of it, I'm okay.
He's not making another Graduation, so we can put that to bed.
I understand that, but I'm just saying in general, like if what the product is after 2 years is great, then that's fine. Like right now, your boy Young Scooter has yet to release his mixtape, and it's been 2 years, and it has been 2 years. So if it's just a basic ass Young Scooter mixtape, and you just like it because you're a fan, then you really are a stan. You really are a stan if you just like it. But if you're honest, like it's a cool mixtape, so I'm mad that it took 2 years to release. Like I want you to be real with it. Be like, you know what, the mixtape was cool, but since it took him 2 years to release it, it's not that great.
I mean, with Future releases this stuff really consistent. He had 2 albums at the beginning of the year.
That's true.
And that's my boy as well. So
I think 2 Chainz is the most consistent rapper right now. Like he like every album he drops has a hit. Like I was looking at his discography. There's no like legit hit. Like honestly, like let me break it down. Let me break it out to you. Let me pull up these. So right now, 4 a.m. right now on Spotify. 4 a.m. has 11 million plays. Good Drink has 53 million, and It's a Vibe has 27 million right now. and that's all from the new album. Last album he had what was the Big Amount? Well, Big Amount came out before his last album dropped, which was
I
weird.
like Big Amount.
Big Amount's on this album, but it came out before his last album dropped. It was weird.
Right.
But the last album had Ghetto, and it had
I love Ghetto.
Ghetto, and it had Ounces Back. But I don't know if you know that one.
Mm-mm. I know Counting.
You said what?
Count.
Oh yeah, Counting was on it was an EP, so it didn't count it as an album. But like if you go all the way back to Based on a True Story had No Lie, Birthday Song, I'm Different, Riot. That's four. That's four like hits, and I Love Them Strippers. That's five. Five legit hits. Five on his first album.
What's the song go? What's the song called?
What? There it goes. Wait, do that noise again. It goes what? What does the song go?
It was on his last mixtape. Remember, you always played.
Chirp. That's Chirp. Oh,
yeah, Chirp. Yeah,
nigga, pervert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That sounds amazing. Boats 2 had I Do It with Lil Wayne and Drake. He had a bunch of songs.
My favorite song on that one is the outroduction.
Outroduction, yes, Outroduction was amazing.
That's my favorite one on that one.
Used to, I still love it like I used to. Yeah.
But I hate I'm Different. I thought that song was trash.
Oh, Fez Watching, that was the song.
Fez Watching was incredible.
Fez Watching, I forgot about Fez Watching with Pharrell. And that was on Boats 2. See, I'm telling you, he just never has bad songs.
And then on True Religion, he had Slinging Birds. And
he had Slinging Birds.
Man, what hits that was, man.
Man, he had that song with Big Sean that I always forget the name of.
I know what you're talking about.
When I woke up this morning, all I could think about was you.
Yeah.
Adam, Eve, don't eat that fruit. I was like, bro. But let's go to Young Thug's album. I mean, it was okay. I
liked one song from it. Let me see if it's on my phone still.
It was okay. Young Thug though, Jeffrey was so. I thought Jeffrey was
incredible.
I thought Jeffrey was so amazing, so I was very disappointed with this album. Like
Jeffrey was incredible. Man, I was so happy with Jeffrey.
What? Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, you remember when we first heard it? You were in the kitchen.
Oh my God!
Took out your UE boom. You took out your UE boom, and you just played it. And we were in the kitchen. We were like,
no, that's not the story. With the story was I was reading through the track list, and it was like all like these artists' names. There was a song called Riri. There was a song called Kanye West. There was Floyd Mayweather, Future Swag, and I was just reading it. And there was one song called Harambe. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be trash. So I turned it on, and like the beat, 2 seconds into the beat, I was like, oh, this song's trash. So we started walking away. And then the bass drop, we're like, oh, wait, wait a minute, huh?
I was like, yeah, man. Oh, man. And then Future Swag.
Future Swag was amazing.
Future Swag was second after Harambe. And
Pick Up the Phone was on there, but that was Travis Scott's song.
Yeah, that's true. And then what's the other one?
That was good. Floyd Mayweather?
Swiss Beats.
Oh, Swiss Beats was okay.
Swiss Beats.
Goo-Wop was good, but I mean,
everybody. Yeah, Scooter was on that one. He destroyed everybody in the break.
No, I was actually about to say like Young Thug was only second last to Young Scooter on that. Because Quavo and Offset killed it.
Not more than Young Scooter.
Per usual. Yes, they did. Shut up. Yes, they did.
But if I had to choose a song I liked on Beautiful Thugger Girls, it would be Tomorrow Till Infinity. But Family Don't Matter. Cool. The first 3 songs were pretty good, but
Millie Go Lightly needs to get the hell off of it.
Yeah.
I hate when big rappers try to put on their like little.
I don't even know who that is.
That's what I'm saying.
I never heard of that before. I heard of that person before in my life. So
I don't even think Millie Go Lightly has a discography. It's just
something. I mean, but shout out to him though. If you get big, give me a meal.
I hope I don't wish for him to not succeed. I just don't think he was good.
Yeah, like, as 2017, we don't know who you are. So
like that Gibbs dude that was on Drake's album, like that dude was trash.
Who?
The British dude.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Freddie Gibbs. I'm like,
No,
oh,
Freddie Gibbs is amazing.
oh, I
Hold
know. I
on,
was going to say,
Freddie Gibbs is amazing. I can't listen to a whole project from him. I mean,
I don't know why.
I respect it, but
Man, I got
I think he's a really good rapper.
man. He's trying to beef with Logic right now, but he's a
See,
really good rapper himself. Um,
he would body
he
Logic.
he was with he was with Jeezy at first, but now he called Jeezy fake and he left. But he got something called ESGN. Evil Seeds Grow Naturally. I got it on my phone, and I got Cold Day in Hell, and I got Babyface Killer, and I got Pinata and Pronto. Oh no, nah, it's still going. Straight 8 Killer, no filler. Um, man, I got how many songs I got from Freddie Gibbs? 26.
I put Dolph over Freddie Gibbs to me though.
Not bars, chorus, hook. I give you, not bars.
Songs, bro. Songs, bro.
Songs probably, but not bars. As far as like bars, Gangsta Gibbs got the bars, dog.
Bro. No,
Gangsta
listen,
Gibbs.
play with your bitch when he's going in on Yo Gotti. My
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
He said, "Don't
yeah.
play with me. Play with your bitch." I was like, yeah. And then he's like, "Last time I was with your bitch, he told me that you was a bitch." I was like, yeah.
If there's anything we took away from Young Dolph, is that he a real nigga.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
If there's anything we took from Young Dolph, is that he don't. Yeah, you call him what you want. He a real dude. So, I mean, hey, he got his car bulletproof, and he good. So,
right.
So now he chilling. So, hey, shout out to Young Dolph, dog.
Oh
So,
man.
but
are you excited? Are you excited about anything that's about to come out? We got what's it called? About to drop. Oh, DJ Khaled's about to drop. I'm kind of excited. The track list looks kind of fire.
Mm-hmm.
The track list kind of fire. Vince Staples, did he drop already? Vince Staples dropped. I haven't got a chance to listen to it yet, and I messed with Vince Staples. Oh, Vince Staples hasn't dropped yet. He dropped another song. Okay, so Vince Staples is dropping soon, and I messed with Vince Staples heavy. So I'm excited about that. Who else is supposed to drop soon?
I don't know anyone.
I felt like there was supposed to be like a lot of music coming out sometime soon, but I guess
Jay-Z talking about the album.
Please, please, I can't do it. Like, okay, here's why I don't want Jay-Z to drop an album though. I'll be real. Not because like I'm not the biggest fan of Jay. I don't want him to drop because this new generation is going to roast Jay.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to mess with his songs. Because either one or two things are going to happen. Jay-Z's going to try to rap like the old Jay-Z, and no one's going to want to listen to it. Or he's going to try to put one of these new niggas on his songs, and he's going to look goofy because he's 45 years old.
Yeah.
So I really don't want Jay-Z to rap unless he just really needs to get it off his chest. If he really just needs to rap, release a single, bro. Release singles. Like we don't need a whole project from you, man.
And he's not going platinum. So if he releases an album, like that platinum streak is up. So
for real. Yeah, he might go gold. He might go
gold.
He might go double wood.
He might scratch it.
He might go double wood. Like
he might go bronze.
My goodness. You ain't
going to platinum. So sorry.
I really don't, because then as an African American, we're gonna have to answer questions about Jay-Z to white America. I don't want to do it, Jay. You have twins coming. You know, that focus on that. You have a beautiful wife. You have a lot of money.
Beyonce's carrying you. What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
She's carrying you right now musically. So.
Oh yeah.
What more can you ask for?
Beyonce washes Jay-Z in the musical catalog. washes Jay-Z. Washes Jay-Z in the pantheon of music. And that's just real.
Yeah, that's true.
Who do you think people are going to know more about in the next 20 years, Jay-Z or Beyonce?
Beyonce. Beyonce sold double his albums.
At least. Pop.
Like she sold like 200 million, and he's like at 100 million. So
way more pop.
Yeah. Beyonce, both of them are icons, but Beyonce, Jay-Z got more money because he's a better businessman. Who sold more albums, whose music is just better is Beyonce. So,
yeah, that's real.
Beyonce didn't need to sign no deal to go platinum with a phone company.
Hey.
Beyonce did platinum first day.
Yeah.
First minute.
Yeah, he didn't take the YouTube route and made everybody download his songs. People woke up like, how did this get on my phone? How to delete Magna Carta Holy Grail off of Samsung.
Bro, we come installed with the phone so you can't delete it.
I know. My goodness. I don't want to be disrespectful to Jay-Z anymore. Do we have anything else to talk about? Is that it? Are we done?
I think we're done.
We're done? Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening to this week's episode. Please follow us on our Twitter page at TPI Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Total Perspective Intellect. We're on Facebook at TPI. Personally, my Instagram is I Drew the Nun. My Twitter is Drewski the Fool. Keandre, you want to give your information?
Mine is Dooluh, Dooluh. So, and then my Instagram is Dwayne_insane. So, you should not spell that already. So, I ain't gonna spell that before you. You should know that one.
Oh, man. But thank you guys for listening. Keep giving us your feedback so we can make the show better. And we'll see y'all next time. Thanks.
Bye-bye.